Ask any SDET what they actually spend their time on. You'll hear a version of the same answer, writing tests for bugs that developers have already fixed. Because the reproduction script didn't exist in time to actually help, bug comes in. You spend 2 hours tracing the flow, setting up auth state, writing the Playwright script, debugging the selectors, adding assertions, and by the time the script is ready and confirmed to reproduce the issue, the developer has already merged a fix. The reproduction script becomes a regression test. Useful, but its highest value moment has already passed. The agent I built changes the timing, not the quality, the timing. The script exists in 14 minutes while the developer is still reading the ticket. Today, I'm walking you through the full architecture. 4 steps, 1 agent, 14 minutes from Jira webhook to draft PR, the exact prompts, the TypeScript it generates, and the 4 failure modes you need to know. Let's build it. 1 agent, 4 steps, a clean pipeline from bug report to draft PR. It starts with a Jira label, needs dash reproduction. Any ticket with that label fires a webhook into N8N. The agent runs on N8N, uses Claude Sonnet as the reasoning model, and Playwright for execution. The most important component is not the agent, it's the flow registry, a flows.json file that maps product features to their test infrastructure. Without it, the agent generates plausible-looking scripts that don't integrate with your framework. Now let's build each step. Step 1. Structured bug parsing, 60 seconds. The agent receives the raw Jira ticket and runs a parsing prompt against Claude Sonnet. Parse this bug report into a structured reproduction specification, affected role, application state, steps, expected versus actual behavior. Return as typed JSON. If any field cannot be determined, mark it as requires _ clarification. Do not assume. This is the most important design decision in the entire prompt. An agent that fills gaps by guessing produces scripts that test the wrong thing. We want the agent to be honest about the limits of information. Here's the output for a real billing bug. It defines the pro user role, the active subscription state, and the specific navigation steps without a refresh. Step 2. Flow mapping 90 seconds. The JSON from step 1 is cross-referenced against flows.json, our infrastructure map. The registry encodes institutional knowledge like session cache flush delays that wouldn't exist in any prompt you could write. The mapping prompt identifies the flow ID, page objects, and fixtures. We tell the agent, do not invent page objects not present in the registry. Step 3. Playwright script generation, 3 minutes. The agent generates a complete .spec.ts file using your existing POM framework. We instruct the agent, do not add assertions for correct behavior. This is a reproduction script. The test should fail when the bug is present. Without this, the agent defaults to green test, but we need to confirm the failure. Here is the generated script for bug-2847. The agent added a retry wrapper for the 70% reproducibility rate. It runs 5 attempts and expects at least 3 failures to confirm the bug. Step 4. Staging validation, 8 minutes. The script runs against staging in headless Chrome with full tracing enabled. If it fails to reproduce, the agent doesn't just stop. It posts a diagnostic comment to Jira listing actionable next steps like regenerate auth fixture. The numbers after 6 days, engineered time per bug reproduction dropped from 3 hours to 12 minutes of review. 71% of bugs now have scripts before the fix. This shifts QA's role from post-fix verification to prefix confirmation. You're entering the bug fix loop at a much higher value point. There are caveats. 22% still need human tweaks. Failure mode 1 is timing. Some bugs need real network throttling rather than just API intercepts. What's coming next? Auto-classification for ambiguous reports, network condition presets, and auto-updating the flow registry via static analysis. Every bug gets a script. That's the goal. Check the description for the full N8N config and prompts. See you in the next one.